Alright, we're back. Case to go, the motor's in there. I felt tip the counter bore here like I did before, just to make sure. That's what it looks like after it's all clean. And with any luck, it'll work this time. I'll give it a 50-50 chance. Alright, everything should be good to go. Okay, how tight is it? It's very tight now. It's got the proper fit. It's not going down, that's not good. If I gotta beat it on, that's a bad sign. You gotta beat it on. Oh yeah, that's precision fit. Right back to where we started. Yep, same thing. Man, that thing is tight. Yep, exactly where we started about 4 hours ago. Yep, no difference. Only difference is the bushing is tighter now than it used to be. But it's binding real heavy again, so. We ain't got the screws in there yet either. Get worse. Well, let's see if it gets worse with the screws in there. What the hell, we did everything else 15 times. Might as well do this again. Just to make sure it's no good. Just a long screw. Cover wasn't all the way down. Maybe there's a lot of blaring. Who knows? Maybe that'll make a difference. Never know. Might make it worse. Nope, no different. Tight as hell. Definitely not runnable. Might actually be even a little tighter. Alright. Wonderful. Fun day in paradise. The advantage you got so far is it's almost time to go home. Figure out what to do tomorrow, I guess. What can we screw up tomorrow to make it worse? Oh yeah, that's not going to come off. No way. Make it too easy. Yep, nice and tight, just like the first time we took it off. Let's see, I don't think we got enough to get in here with this yet. Nope. Definitely a lot tighter on the bushing than it was. It's hitting more even on the bushing. Alright. Can't really tell where it's hitting. This bushing is so such a smooth finish. It's hard to tell where it is. See, it's pretty smooth all the way around. Hard to tell. Looks like it's hitting evenly on the whole damn shaft right now. See, the burnish mark is pretty much even all the way around now. A little bit of heavy mark right there. Kind of rubs off. But it's hitting pretty even all the way across, like the whole thing is just too tight. Which it is pretty snug compared to the first time. I'd say it's probably half the clearance what the first bushing was. But you should be able to run it if it lined up. You just don't want to line up. Okay, I am going to go do the reamer trick. I'll be back. Alright, we're back again. So, still doesn't want to go on, so I know it's going to be tight. Didn't really cut much of anything, as usual. I'm going to go ahead and mark these dowel pins and see if I can determine where we're actually hitting. And determine which way the cover's off. I already know we can't make the the bushing big enough to work. So a trick I do on the big twins is I cut the dowel pin holes out oblong a little bit. It allows the cover to shift on the center line, which frees up the bushing. I don't like doing that, but it is a trick I do. Usually you replace one bushing, it makes no difference. You can replace 3 or 4, it still makes no difference. The bushings really add up quick, so you gotta find some other way of making things work. I have not made tooling yet to cut the bushings on center with the crank. I've kind of figured a way of doing it, but it'd be a hell of a lot of machining to make it do it. I haven't done that yet. Okay, so I put goop on those. I think I need to cut I guess I could put goop inside of here again. What the hell? Gives me kind of an idea what's going on a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Need to figure out something to do. Alright. First off, let's see how loose I made it. It's a nice fit. A little looseness to it, nice and even. See the rock back and forth? Feels good. Still tight as hell. Put a couple screws in here just to make sure it's pulled down flat. better, but still pretty damn tight. It's probably back like I started with the other bushing. Now the ink on there makes it a little bit tighter. Bodge up in there. Not coming off. Trying. She's a trying. Okay. Can't really see much of a difference anywhere. It's red everywhere. It's definitely rubbed off the top. And the side. So from about here to about here, it's rubbed off. Slightly to rear and definitely up. And the bottom still has all the ink on there. So I don't know if you can see in there or not. Pretty much has all the ink still on the bottom. So the cover needs to go up, most likely, where the dowel pins show. Rubbed off the bottom on both pins. Which is the opposite of what it should be. Or is it? No, no, that's correct. It's trying to shove the crank down, rubs on the bottom. Yeah. So. If I file the dowel pin slightly, I'll let the cover go up to the dowel, which definitely would help. That's one thing we can try doing. Hit them with a hammer and a punch, I don't think it'd move them. Not enough to make any difference. Might break the case. I'm assuming they're already moved up there as far as they want to go. Could pull the dowel pins out and turn them down a little bit all the way around, but I don't like that method too much. But I don't like any of these methods at all. The only thing I can do is I can put the lapping compound on the shaft and let it go to town on it and let it kind of cut away the high spot. So that will probably do the least amount of damage. I don't like modifying dowel pins or any other junk. So I think tomorrow we'll do some lapping. I'll find my fancy dancing lapping compound and go to it. everything I've done so far is not helping it. So there you go. Another fun day. Yeah, it's almost 9:30. We're past. Now, if I didn't move my fancy lapping compound, it's still sitting right there. Sitting right there. That's the stuff I bought online. And this is the stuff Dad had for, I can't remember how many years he's had it, because I had it when I was a kid. So he's probably had it since the mid-60s, if not earlier. So this appears to be medium, 60 grit. So this is the Micro Service Corporations who sells it. Comes out of England. I guess that's their website right there. So you got 40, 60, 80, and 100. So 60 would be this one. Yellow. Look at that. It says yellow. Yellow grades. Great. This is for soft metals. That's steel. That's soft, isn't it? I don't really care what it cuts away, the brass or the steel, as long as it cuts it away. Where it needs to go. These fancy ass containers they come with. They got instructions on how to use it. For lapping babbitt, brass, bronze, and aluminum. There we go. Brass or bronze. Not babbitt. Like I said, the key part of this, it goes away. Mix with oil. Keep well mixed. No shit. But, anyway, it'll, like I said, it's the only stuff that dissipates and goes away and will not keep destroying your motor. So, alright, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try this. I haven't used it yet for this application. But it's either that or modified dowel pins. Obviously changing the bushing is not going to make a difference, so that's what we're going to do. I think I'll use Dad's old stuff. There's a lot left in the can. So, alright, well, that's where we're at for tomorrow.